What's up everyone, my name is Kel, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. So, here we are, in the Lost Bastille. I almost forgot where I was in the game. It's been a couple days since I played, and, it's my day off from work, and I, just wanted to play some more Dark Souls. I still know a lot of people aren't too keen on Dark Souls 2, but, I don't know, I'm still having fun playing through it. Maybe I'll play through, Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls after this. Maybe I'll play Lords of the Fallen. I'd love to play some Demon Souls, but I have a copy of Demon Souls, but I need to get a working PS3, and I don't have a way to record it, which is a bummer. I really hope they, I really hope they port that to PS4. It'd be so much easier to record. If you couldn't tell, our getup has changed a little bit from the last time you saw us. Us, me, Avira, the character, whatever. So, excuse me. Our basic setup is we still have our Drang Lake shield and our Uchigatana, but for the armor, I'm just gonna respawn the area. Maybe see if that Forlorn will invade. I'm using the Bandit's hood, the tattered cloth top. I think it's, well, let's just look at it, right? Inventories. Okay, here we go. Tattered cloth robe. So, this item will probably be recognizable to anyone who played Dark Souls, the first one. And basically what it is, it's the Pyromancer starting chest piece. I also have the boots right here. And where you get this in Dark Souls 2, I also have the hood. Where you find this in Dark Souls 2 is from those creatures we fought in the last episode that are afraid of light with the really long arms. I don't remember what the names are. And frankly, I don't really give a shit. And that they drop the this set, the Pyromancer set, which is pretty cool. So I went and I farmed them up. These are the leather boots from the leather set that we got in the Force of Fallen Giants. These are the Royal Soldier's gauntlets from the armor merchant guy. I forgot his name. Mullen, yeah, him. And then the brigand hood, not the bandit hood, brigand hood. So, yeah. So this is the setup we're gonna be rocking with today. I think it looks pretty cool. I farmed up a little bit off screen, so I'll show you my current levels. I basically tried to boost dex and strength as much as I can. I think I put a couple into adaptability and maybe a couple into vigor and endurance. Not a whole lot. It's just the souls that I got while farming up this armor. And basically what my goal is I want to be able to use the Science Halberd. As you can see, I already gave it a +1. But I need 20 strength and 20 dex to be able to use it. And I think I'm gonna roll with that once I can use it. So maybe we'll be able to upgrade to that in in this episode. We'll find out. Until then, we're just gonna use the Uchigatana. It's a pretty cool weapon anyway. And the weapon choice, while it is kind of a big deal, kind of also doesn't matter. If you're on point, the moveset, it's not a huge deal. I am gonna try to snipe this jack hole. Gotta get my stamina back. We are playing offline, just so there's no messages and clutter and around. There aren't really a whole lot of invasions in Dark Souls 2 anyway, so you're not really missing out on that. We miss out on summoning other players, but once again, I don't want the help, and I don't really like summons, in general. Soul of Brave Warrior and a human effigy. And death down there. Yeah, just wanted to get back and play some more Dark Souls. Fun stuff. Here we can see a dude right there. And I think you can see some dogs over there. So you know what? Let's shoot them with our fire arrow. Damn it. fucking wood structure. There we go. Take care of him pretty easily. So you can knock this shit down, and I would highly advise you do that, because unlike you know, regular Dark Souls 2, there's a extra enemy here in Skull of the First Sin, and you will you'll see that shortly. Whoop. I don't exactly remember his spawn trigger. It might be walking over there. So I'm going to snipe this guy and get hit by all of his shots. No! Ah, well. Why, thank you for the alluring skull. I guess that could have been useful there. And here we go. Well, hello again, my old friend. Yep, this is the good old pursuer. Still pursuing us. I think there are at least 2 other places in the game I can think of where the pursuer pops up, but a lot of it is here in the Lost Bastille. Whoop. Didn't dodge that. Good old pursuer slaying. He's a good source of souls, at least. Good jump. Good stuff. Oh, sweet. I know that a move is supposed to be like threatening or whatever, but basically it's just a free kill. I thank you for your souls, my friend. Twinkling Titanite? We'll put that to good use at some point. Hello, dog. Oh, look at that health. Man, that happens so often. Anyway, make sure that you come back this way. Because I believe... I think it's still an Estus Flash Shard. Used to be. Yep. Estus Flash Shard and a large Titanite Shard. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, look at all these doogies. Whoops, I did the guard break. Alright, so we have 2 ways to go. We can go through here. We're not going to go through there yet, because we're going to go through this way. And you'll see an area that we got to before. So, it's kind of like, not really a homecoming, but, you know, opening up a shortcut. This is the area that we got to, that had the armorer, the blacksmith, I suppose. And so this is how you get to it from this area. Up there we have that pyromancer guard guy. You can even see an item up there on the top. We will be getting that for sure. I don't think it's. You know what? Nah, fuck it. I don't think we need to rest. Let's just keep going. We will go this way because this way. Actually, you know what? Do I have a fragrant branch? Whoops. I do have a fragrant branch. Okay. So, one of the big troll moves they did in this version of the game is that they made it required for you to have a fragrant branch in order to... Yep, I was waiting for that. In order to get to a boss up here. Now, there's a kind of roundabout thing that you could do to get to him. Actually, let me think. Do you even need to fight him? Is he mandatory? I'm not sure if they're mandatory. They may not be. Shit. I knew that was gonna happen. Good stuff. I was like, I'm gonna position myself here so that if he swipes it, it's gonna explode behind him. It's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna get hit. Nope. all the way back here, looking very zombie-like. I don't think we'll get invaded because we're not. Also, I should probably look up the parameters, you know, to get invaded for the Forlorns. This time, I'm not really gonna. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Dark Spirit Forlorn. I'm gonna get back here so we're not getting sniped by that guy. Cool. All it took us was a death. And if that's all it took, then, you know, cool. I will happily, oh god, happily take that death. Come on. So the Forlorn actually has a unique weapon. This one is a great sword. And a unique set of armor, which is really cool. It's actually a pretty cool set of armor. Like a lot of phantoms, he has like infinite stamina. I think we should get him here. Cool. Dark Spirit Forlorn has been vanquished. And so this guy will like kind of hunt you down throughout the game. I think I know of all the spots where he can invade. If not, I'll look him up, and you know, that's not too hard to figure out. I think here we can actually just drop down here. Do I want to? Yeah. Aha, 2 for 1. Since we already killed the pursuer, he will not show back up. You know, so you can't really farm him or anything like that. Kill all these dogs. I'm gonna rest at this bonfire this time, just so if we die again, like a scrub, then we'll just spawn right here. Come on, bro. Cool. And this time this guy's over here. There we go. I mean, that's closer to what I thought was gonna happen before. Not the case. All right. Let's get our souls. So the way to proceed on with the level is this way. And I will do that. Let's see if Lucatiel's still here. Nope. She is gone. Alright, so we already did all that stuff over there. We don't have to dick around with it this time. So let's... yeah, let's just take out these guys. Alright, so this is one of the big troll moves that I was talking about. Yeah, you can't proceed further unless you have a fragrant branch of yore here. I do have one, and we are going to use it. But I think I want to go the other way first. Do I? You know what? We're already here. Let's just do this. This means we'll need to find another fragrant branch if we want to free Strayed. which is an NPC that is petrified actually. But that's fine. All right, so here there are going to be a shitload of those knight guys that we just fought, those two knights. I think the best way to do it is just to pop in, pop out, and then try to funnel them all through this door. Oh, jeez. Those weapons are not good for this. That's no matter. Should be able to... there we go. There we go. Got some common fruit. Alright, so... got some junk. Let's clear out this bit right here first. Yeah, I keep playing like Bloodborne. Like get attack in and then want to dodge back. But yeah, it's not working for me so well. Break that and that. There we have another NPC summon. You know what? Let's just summon him. It's a small sign. Where are you going? Where are you going? There is a boss up past that fog wall. We will fight the boss. Come on, Felicia. Before we do that, we're going to explore this area a little more thoroughly. There are still some things to get. Albeit, I don't think they're very important. But we're going to get them anyway, because why the hell not? So those knights were retreating down that ladder right there. That ladder led right here. Oh, he's going to belly flop. Just missed it. He got Felicia, though. Soul of a Proud Knight and a human effigy. I'll crack a life gem here. Alright, and that's basically it down here. There's this door right here that leads to death. Like, that's it. This door just leads to death. So, if you're like me and like to do the roll to speed up the door animation, don't do it right there, because you'll just fall off and die. And yep, here we are back up here. Not really a shortcut, maybe just an alternate path or something like that. Here's another NPC. This is like Pilgrim Belclair. She's pretty cool. She actually is a pretty good summon against this boss right here. And the boss itself isn't super hard. Let's see. Let's do some preparation before we do this. We have a bunch of dark pine. Yeah, we'll do dark pine, I guess. Is there anything else that we need? I kind of want to summon Pilgrim Belclair. But it's just gonna be so face roll with two phantoms. Does anyone even care that it's like face roll? I don't even know. Whatever, let's just roll with Felicia. She should be leaving sometime soon anyway. The reason I like having a phantom for this boss fight is because it's just basically a giant clusterfuck. So what it is, it's 3 of these sentinels. You can fight this one on this platform here. Just be careful not to fall off. And then the other ones will fight you down below. Man, that would have been actually really easy without her. Because with summons, the bosses gain HP. There's one right there. See if I can get a plunging attack. Eh, pretty good. Here we go. Now there's two. This is where things get a little dicey. Make sure to focus the same one. Swing. Yeah, so this is why it's easy to have a, or much less of a pain in the ass to have a summon. Because that way you can focus on one at a time. It's not just like a gangbang, you know, like it would be against any other boss. This NPC, Felicia the Brave, wasn't actually able to summon in the original Dark Souls 2. That is a addition to Scholar of the First Sin. And my Dark Pine wore out, but this boss is basically dead. I mean, once it gets down to one, it's really easy just to take him out. I mean, it's pretty easy in general. Oh, Uchi's almost broken. Let's make sure they... Thanks, Felicia. And there are a bunch of hidden walls around here. Let's see, is there a hidden wall within this hidden wall? I don't remember. Probably not. I do remember the stuff in these hidden walls. They're not like super relevant. In fact, I don't exactly remember what they are. What's this one? Hush. Oh, I guess that is relevant if you're getting the trophies, because you need to get all the spells. And that is a spell. I think it just makes your footsteps quiet. Definitely did not need to jump right there. I just did it because I could. Let's see. I definitely know there's one right here. And there's a dude back there waiting to ambush you. So the trick is to either use a ranged weapon or bait him out. Because if you just go in there whale, you'll destroy this chest. And you won't get this rogue water. Or rouge water. And the rouge water is it's like a pretty good healing item. I think it heals you and restores some spell uses. You know what? That's gonna bug me if I got it wrong. Let's check out where's the rouge water. Yeah, restores HP and spell uses. Rusted coin, a single one. Could be useful for farming later. There's another secret. All another one. Like I said, there's a bunch of secret walls here. Target shield. Looks like there's nothing in this one. See if there's a secret wall within the secret wall. Nope. In this game, you have to press the X button, or I suppose it would be the A button if you're using a 360 controller. I don't think there are any along here. This is that door and that ladder that that was like the roundabout shortcut thing. If you remember from like 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. We have a good amount of souls now. Should probably go spend them. So this part, you should just kind of run through it. because of that. There's a dude in here which will explode. So it's best to just run through. And here we have a bonfire. Lovely, lovely bonfire. This is basically why I decided to go this way first, because there's a bonfire, and it's a good, like, checkpoint spot. I don't think we're going to go this way yet. There's another, like, optional area over here. And it's also another good reason we're not online, because this optional area over here is a good spot to get your ass invaded just over and over again. I don't remember. Is there, like, a thing to light up down here? Because it's, like, dark as all balls down here. So, also, should be another place. Yep. Where you get invaded by the pursuer. In the original Dark Souls, there was just a dog down here. I mean, they upped it up a little bit. And I like it. I like that there's a pursuer down here now. I also like that the pursuer actually pursues you. So while we're fighting this boss, I guess I could talk about, if you've only ever played Bloodborne, then Dark Souls 2 will feel massive to you. This game's a lot bigger than Bloodborne is. On my file in which I platinumed it, I played through the game. So in order to platinum it without doing a whole bunch of co-op, though you'll still need to do, PvP. You'll still need to do some co-op to do the Sunbro Covenant. More Twinkling Titanite. Ooh, large club. What was I saying? Right. It took me, I think that file has 77 hours played on it. Priest Chime, that's a miracle thing. And that 77 hours is playing through the game and beating it twice. So it's on New Game Plus Plus. And it's a New Game Plus Plus because in order to just straight up purchase some of the pyromancies and sorceries that you need, and I think maybe even miracles, then you need to either do a shitload of PvP, and buy them from the Covenants after you rank up the Covenants, or you need to just get a New Game Plus Plus. Also, you don't technically have to do co-op to get the Sunlight medals that you need to level up the Sunbro Covenant. There are NPCs that have a very, very, very low chance to drop them. In Dark Souls 2, I just did PvP, and in Skull of the First Sin, I just farmed them up offline. Well, mostly offline. I think I did a little bit of PvP. I got like 10 or 15 of them doing co-op, and then the rest of them I farmed up. Anyway, yeah. Let's talk about this real quick. This is a Pharos's contraption, and it'll open up the bell tower area over here if you have a Pharos Lockstone. And I think we will get one. Maybe knock out 2 bosses on this episode. Probably not. But let's head back. Spend our souls. Anyway, my point is that you can beat Bloodborne pretty quickly. In fact, you can beat this one pretty quickly if you know what you're doing and you just run past stuff. Because that's what I did in my New Game Plus. I just run past everything. I didn't do everything. But I did do everything else because, you know, in order to get all the trophies, you need to get all of the spells in the game. Pyromancies, hexes, sorceries, and miracles. As well as, you know, do some other stuff, like get all the NPCs with Jula, get all of the gestures, that sort of thing. So let's buy this lockstone.
Thank you, Kai.
Let's
Is that
give
a
her
shame?
our shard.
See love. However,
Yes. And let's spend the rest on leveling up. So we wanted 20 strength and 25 dex. We'll do dex first because it's more important. Oh, sweet. So we can actually use it now. Awesome. Okay, let's see if we have enough shit to level it up then. Because it's pretty sweet. I don't know how long we're going to use this, but we're definitely going to use it for now.
I knew.
Reinforced weapon. Titanite shard. So we need 3 more Titanite shards. Reinforced weapon. Now we need large. And the other dude sells large, so we'll go talk to him. I'm not sure exactly how many we need. Otherwise, I would... I think Duff's workshop. Otherwise, I would just level up now. But, it's no biggie. Because I think we'll have some left over. Maybe not.
I ought to play.
Alright, So, let's buy 5. Looks like I only needed 4. I don't think we have enough souls to level up, so cool. Worked out. Now, what is the damage difference between this and the Uchigatana? Significant. Actually, quite a bit. Almost 100. Okay. Cool. Let's test this out on some jabronis. Yeah, one-shot the dogs. Sweet. And I think you can poke... Yep, you can do the good old pokey poke. This is a follow-up to that. Oh, it's a sweep. Cool. And this is a pretty heavy weapon, so it's it weighs 12 units. So it's good that also it skills A in strength, which is dexterity, which is sweet. Anyway, let's head back to the... By the way, I never pointed this out. This is the Cathedral of the Blue. After we killed the old Dragon Slayer, this is the bonfire that opened up. Anyway, let's go back to the Servants' Quarters, which is the bonfire that we most recently got. And we'll go to the new area. And I think we will plow through the new area, kill the boss there, do all that stuff. And I think that'll be it for this episode. It's a good capping point, and in the next episode we can just do the rest of the Lost Bastille. I mean, the point of about that Bloodborne discussion earlier is that this game's much bigger. Even though it took me 77 hours to platinum it, that is because I already knew where all the shit was, and I had platinumed the original Dark Souls 2. Well, actually, I did that one on Xbox 360, so I didn't technically platinum it, I just 100%ed it. There we go. Belfry Luna. So there are actually 2 Belfries. There's Belfry Luna and Belfry Sol, named after the moon and the sun, respectively. And here we have another NPC, and this is a Covenant NPC, and so we're gonna get a little bit of dialogue.
Undead! Undead! Keep your hands off our bell! The great bell of Orkin. The bell belongs to the princess, it do. Stay back or we slice you to bits. Near my chums, we shan't be miffed. Stay back or your pieces. Tiniest pieces.
All right.
Long, long, long time ago, the princess she made me. Yes, just like so. To guard this bell for the prince's honor. Stay away, foul undead, or you'll be a goner. Stay back! It belongs to the princess, it do. You wish to guard the bell, you do.
Sure, why the fuck not?
And the princess forever, for true.
For true. I apologize for that. Fucking terrible accent. Yes, join the covenant. Give me your ring.
Here for you. When you're round the bell, you'll be brought near.
Basically what that ring does is if you're wearing it and people step into here, then you can invade them.
Whoever they are, wherever,
This and the other belfry are basically the best places to PvP in Dark Souls 2. Yep, slice them to pieces, blah ha ha.
In, O king, the bell of the princess. In, then, the bell of the prince. Tear him to shreds, tear him to bits.
Damn to shreds, damn to bits.
We've been ringing this bell. Tear him to
Alright, enough of that. Let's actually get going. Here you can see all these bodies of these dudes. There's actually well, we'll come around to that in a second. So if I was playing online, I'd probably be invaded already. That's good to note. This is a pretty small area, and you get invaded by these like black phantasm guys. That is just a NPC. These little bastards have a lot of health. Here you can summon some help. Masterless Glencore. What's up, bro? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the Skeptic Spice, and I'm gonna drop down. No, not there. No, yeah, this one. Because this is the other side of that wall. I think a lot of people end up missing this. The blue tearstone ring. You know, honestly, I don't remember exactly what that does. Let's find out. Blue tearstone. Increases defense when HP is low. That's not bad. Skeptic Spice. So the Skeptic Spice reduces the faith requirements for miracles. And you use it on a specific miracle. There's an NPC later who will do it for you. Let's see. Yeah, let's summon this dude. It's just a small soapstone, or a small white sand soapstone. He'll disappear after a while. It'll just make this area a little quicker. It's not, you know, exactly hard anyway. I totally meant to do that. Like I actually meant to do that. Glencore, you're late to the party, man. I already killed him. Alright, so in order to open this gate to fight the boss, we need to ascend this ladder and ring the bell. So this is the part where you get gangbanged. Because there's just a shitload of dudes. That's why Masterless Glencore comes in pretty handy. Also, Glencore is new to the, at least that Glencore summon is new to the DLC. Or not DLC. Scholar of the First Sin. So this red one is the one that invaded us. Get banished. You okay down there, Glencore? And we got some humanities or whatever. Radiant Life Gem, Twilight Herb. Oh, another jabroni. These guys are probably pretty easy to parry, but... Ooh, got the Bellkeeper bow from him. That could be quite useful, actually. I take that back. This bow sucks. When compared to the other bow. We will hit the lever, but gotta run around first, make sure we got all the shit. I think there's, yeah, here we go. More Skeptic Spice. I don't know if we'll ever use it, but perhaps. Where is it? There we go. Gotta ring that bell. So, interesting thing. If you don't fight these bosses, which they're down there actually, if you don't fight them and instead go on and kind of like beat the level without them, you can actually see them flying around from the distance. And I'll point that out when we get to the point, but we're just gonna fight them now, get it over with. All right, Glencore, let's do it. Let's put some Dark Pine on my spear. So this is the Belfry Gargoyle encounter. It's you know, very similar to the Gargoyle encounter in Dark Souls 1. Except for this one, they keep spawning, which is a pain in the ass. There's not just two, there are a lot. There can be a lot. This is one of those fights that I almost always just barely win because, you know, the time and level that I fight them at. God damn it. And you just kind of get gangbang. I'm just trying to kill this one. It's not going so well yet. Oh god, lock on. Oh god. So bad. You got it, Glencore. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, here's another one. I should try to fight the one that Glencore is killing. Let's do that. There we go. And I think there's a... Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that. Yeah, there's this other one right here. Whoop. Ah, crap. You know what? I'm gonna back off. Back off and heal. I'll use a Divine Blessing. Crap. Crap, crap. So you don't want to just get behind them, because they do have that tail swipe. I think blunt, like bludgeoning weapons, are more effective against these guys because they're like stone and armored. There's Glencore. So let's pop a life gem. I think these are the last two. So it shouldn't be too bad. I actually don't like this boss fight. It's not because I can't beat it or it's hard or anything. I'm not going to die. Even with all the mistakes that I made. It's just, it feels cheap. Like, it's not because the mechanics are hard or anything. It's just because there's like you know, you can fight 4 fucking gargoyles at the same time and they just gangbang you. It's like impossible to gauge which attacks all 4 are gonna do at the same time. If you can dodge them, if you can get a good hit in. It's like a fight of attrition, really. Yep, so here we have the last gargoyle. Tail swipe. You gonna do another tail swipe? I'm just gonna. Oh, my stamina. Why aren't you dead yet? Look at your health. Jeez. Yep, Belfry Gargoyles. Get the Belfry Gargoyle Soul. And a bunch of extra souls. Not too shabby. Soul of a Proud Knight. Actually, I think I want to pop this. Because I think there are some things to fight down here. Oh, wait, there's only a New Game Plus. Yeah, there's like a red phantom just chilling right here in New Game Plus. Southern Ritual Band. I think that one's actually quite good. If you're going to do spells. Allows attunement of additional spells. Yeah, pretty good. If we ever want to use some spells, it'll be really useful for us. Me, us, whatever. Alright, and then we have the bonfire. And a tiny little area afterwards. So I'm going to rest just to get my Estus back. And we're gonna fight some dudes. And by that, I mean we're gonna fight a lot of dogs. Run! Oh no. Don't die, don't die. Haha, win. Is he gonna climb the ladder? I don't think he will. Alright, so my plan. Game plan. I drop off, like double tap, and then run up there. I'll grab the item. It's just an enchanted falchion. It's just a normal falchion that has been buffed, like with the enchant buff. You know, like a fiery, like the fiery longsword, akin to that. Alright, now we can just fight this guy mano a mano. Vorgel the Sinner. Yeah, get wrecked. Okay. What are you doing, dude? Whatever. I was gonna try to like parry him. Here we get a Dragon Tooth, which fucking wasn't here before. Petrified Something and Bright Bug. And that human effigy is from Vorgel the Sinner. So the Dragon Tooth is a weapon you'll also recognize from Dark Souls 1. It's a big-ass Dragon Tooth that has an absurd amount of strength requirement. You'll know it as Havel the Rock's weapon. That's all that's over here. Scamper up this ladder. And I think while the episode's still going, I'll run back to Majula and level up, and that'll be that. Oh look, an Estus Flask Shard. Yeah, so you can only upgrade your Estus Flasks to +5 with the Sublime Bone Dust. and to 12 uses with the Estus Flash Shard. Even if you get more, she won't let you upgrade anymore. That's a bummer.
Bearer of the curse. Seek, lest.
Yep, bearer, seek, lest. Ooh, we actually got 4 level ups. Alright, so what do we want to spend these on? Probably not that. We don't really need this right now. I mean, we'll definitely want it later. I think we're just gonna do that. I want to get both these to 20 sooner rather than later. How much damage does this go up? Just by 1. Oop. Anyway, let's just do that. That looks good. Alright, cool. Let's head on back to where we're going to start off the next episode from. You know, I think we're going to start off from Macduff's workshop and go backwards through where we fought the pursuer. I think we'll go that way before we proceed on through the exile holding cells, or the, what is it called? Servants' quarters. I was confusing these two. Also, here's the bonfire for the Belfry Luna. If for some reason you want to go back there, maybe you died to that dude or something. You know what? Let's quickly fight our way back to the spot we want to be. This is a pretty cool weapon. I mean, it looks really cool. I've never actually used it before, which is one of the main reasons why I want to use it. Whoop. That should be that guy. And that dickbag up top. Is he not gonna fire at us? Alright, cool. So I'm going to end this episode here even. If you like the video, then maybe like the video, maybe even subscribe if you haven't. That would help me out quite a bit. Regardless of what you do, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one all. Bye-bye.